G'day, Dan James here from Double Dan Horsemanship. Well, not only do we get to share with you guys the updates of our horses, both Swampy and Guy McLean's Aussie, but we get to give you a bit more of an insight to the other things that we're up to, both going down the road, meeting some of the fantastic people that we get to meet, and just other jobs that we have to get done in the meantime as well. Recently we've been working with some students from UK University. We've been travelling to other different events and venues that we're going to share with you in future updates coming up. I've just had the Donald come back and join me here in Australia, another Aussie guy that is going to be working for us. We're currently on the road up here in Madison, Wisconsin, with a great team of people up here. Dan Steers is travelling pretty hard down home in Australia also, working down there. I know that Guy McLean's down there. I wish him all safe travels and coming back up here to the States after his event at the ECA. We're looking forward to sharing with you guys a bit more of an insight to our own lives as we go down this road leading to the Road to the Horse next year. I know that for both probably Dan Steers and Guy McLean, they would have done this in one take. I'm only at number 3075, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. See you again real soon.
Okay, well,
Bye.
People quite often ask me about the Roman riding and the little tricks of the trade about how we go about getting that done. Today I'm going to let you in on not only some of the training tips for Roman riding at Liberty, but some of the fitness to get into it.
So what we're going to look at is tying up a rope halter. The thing to remember with this is if you get it wrong, it can get to the point with it that you've literally got to cut off these rope halters off the horse and they can get done up that tight. The best way to remember is, you guys have played Cowboys Indians? Yeah, okay. Alright, so make like a pistol grip. Once you've taken this through the eyelet of the rope here, run up here with your index finger. Where your finger comes out this side is where you're going to take the tail of this rope back through itself. Okay, so it's made like a figure of 8 type knot that can easily be broken here to undo it. If you do it up like this, which is the same kind of pattern, but see how the loop's being done above the eyelet here, okay, that will honestly get to the point where it becomes so tight that it'll need to be cut off. The other thing that we've got is the way that it attaches to the halter here. This knot was actually a knot that Dan Steers, the other half of Double Dan, came up with and invented. The idea of it is that it's made so that it can be taken off your halter in comparison to, say, a clip, because what we often find is that the weight of some of those big heavy clips that aren't going great get into the road, they can get to banging on these young horses around their gullet area, around the cheeks, and kind of get them to where they're taking the head. So this knot offers an alternative to being able to have a lead that you can take on and off and still yet be secure. Okay? Okay, this is a little horse called Jealous Wildcat, rising 2-year-old thoroughbred that's by Unbridled Song. This guy's been here in the tailor-made program. We've been doing some work on him just sort of helping prep him for the sale. So talking about putting these halters on these young horses, what we're going to look at doing, now this guy, he's okay, he's kind of quiet and had a lot of handling, but if we're looking at a young horse that at times could difficult catch, what I'm going to find myself doing is taking this halter up over this horse's neck, keeping hold of the tail end of the halter, taking it to the horse's nose to here, and then pulling down with my right hand, bringing that halter up on his face, running it through, and again tying that same knot. I find that by doing that, gives me the best opportunity if these young horses that start moving away or get a little worried, that I can go about keeping control on them until I get that halter done up, and then I can go about working regularly. G'day, well here we are with the students from UK. We've been out here at TailorMade from Sunday through to Thursday. These guys have been looking at different aspects of the thoroughbred industry and also along with the horsemanship that we've been working on based on Double Dan horsemanship. Hopefully some of these guys are going to go on to do great things in the industry. They've certainly been entertaining, and it'll be good to see
That wasn't meant to be a joke. Anyway, this is an update for our Facebook vlog leading up to Road to the Horse next year in March, right here in Lexington.
We'll see you in Lexington.